No, so I haven't been out of pocket. So the claim, it included the rent that they owed. Now, I was quite fair with the rent. So even though they should have paid me for the whole month back in December for January, and I only charged them for like 20 days because that's when they handed the keys back. So I said, okay, you can pay me for those 20 days, but I still want a whole month's notice. So pay me for the 20 days and the month's notice instead of the full 2 months. So I was quite fair with them on that. And then I got a price from the guy who painted the place for me to go and do the paint. And that price I just handed on. I didn't add anything on top of it. And then the cost to clean the place and get rid of the waste. Again, I just passed that on. I didn't add my time. I didn't add a 20% fee or anything on like that. And I think when you do that, and people who are not just out to completely fuck you over, and they see that you've been really fair, that tends to get a much better response, as I've got in this case, is because they've paid the money and we can all now just go our separate ways. And there's been a few other questions about why didn't I claim on the deposit. So the deposit was protected by the agent. We put the claim in literally the day it was inspected by the agent after they got the keys. But that claim has to go through a process. And that process is hugely geared towards the tenant's favour. And there's really only two outcomes for a landlord. One, the tenant disputes it, so you have to then go through a process of proving everything, sending documents in. That takes like a month, or they don't respond. And if they don't respond, you have to go and print off a document and take it to a solicitor, get it signed, send it back, and then you get your money back. But that's like another month or even longer. Very rarely, if you're claiming the full deposit, will the tenant just go, yeah, I'm going to give you that deposit. So what I did in this circumstance is I claimed the whole amount and put a claim in against the deposit. Now, the claim has been settled that I put in, so that claim has now been cancelled with the money claims online. And the deposit, we've gone back to say that they can release the full deposit back to the tenant. So that's how it's worked. We've got all of our money back. We're not out of pocket whatsoever. And the tenant will now get their deposit back.